Everybody, welcome to my prediction video for the first leg of the Champions League semifinal fixture between Real Madrid and Atletico Madrid at home on Real's home turf at the Santiago Bernabeu. Here I want to give a specific scoreline prediction as well as a few thoughts heading up into the match, what I expect might happen. If you haven't seen my reaction video to the draw itself, check that out. I made that a few days ago. But here I want to give a specific scoreline prediction, like I said. And I'm going to tell you that at the end of this video before I want to give my thoughts on this clash first. So, first things first, Atleti benefits from playing the second leg at home. There's no doubt about that. There's no questioning it. But they still need a result here, in my opinion. They need to either get at least a draw or they need to score a vital away goal. If Atleti goes down by more than a one-goal margin here and loses this fixture, I think the tie is already over. I don't see them coming back in the second leg because I'm almost certain Real will score at the Calderón next week in the return fixture. So Atleti absolutely cannot afford to not keep this tie close. If Real are going to win, it has to be a very tenuous result that makes Real have to put this thing away at the Calderón. For Real, they want this to be over as quickly as possible. They know that if they can get a comfortable victory at home, it alleviates the pressure off of them heading on the road. And I think that if they score early in this game, I think Atletico is in a lot of trouble. Atletico's absolute worst nightmare scenario here would be to concede early in between the first 5 and 15 minutes, in my opinion. Because Simeone's hands-on, pragmatic, tactical approach, but let's face it, he's the more method-oriented statistician here in comparison to Zinedine Zidane. Not to take anything from Zinedine Zidane, he's a good coach in my opinion. But I think that Simeone's plan will fall apart if Atleti go down early, because the way that I feel they're going to approach this game is I think it's going to be very defensively minded. I think that they're going to try to feed the ball on the counter up to Antoine Griezmann. And I believe that if they are forced into a position where they have to open up and leave space behind to be exposed at the back, I think Real will just swoop in and just hammer them, and it could end up being a rout. So they need to be careful here. The pressure is on Real in the first leg to get the win. So it's a sort of a balance here, I think. Both sides enter this fixture with different advantageous positions. For Real, I think you're looking at your lineups, and Gareth Bale is looking like he may not return in time because he's injured, or he may not he might not play the full 90 minutes. He might just come on for a limited amount of play time. So I think that they need to compensate up front. Now, I don't think it's a devastating blow for Real because they are such a side that is overloaded in individual talent. So I don't think that Bale's absence is going to have that much of a negative impact on them as it would have for most other sides in Europe who are not as spoiled in riches as Real Madrid are. But what worries me about Real is the form of Karim Benzema. I'm worried about Benzema. Because if you look at Benzema's last two performances for Real in the El Clasico against Barcelona and against Real Madrid's almost last-minute victory performance against Valencia the other day, I think it was yesterday, he was absolute crap. He's been in very poor form. He's been very inconsistent. Some people are calling him the most inconsistent player for Real this season. And there are rumors that he may leave at the end of this summer and possibly go on to another club. Some people say Manchester United. Some say he's going somewhere in France. I don't know. But then again, that rumor of Benzema leaving Madrid has been lingering since 2015, so we don't know exactly what his plans are for the end of the summer. But it may be for the best that Real gets rid of him because he has been, honestly, a liability for them this season, in my opinion, particularly, like I said, in the last two fixtures against Valencia and Barcelona. So if they go into this without Bale and Benzema is continuing his poor run of form, then Real is going to be hard pressed to find some individuals to step up. Now, Ronaldo, I'm not worried about because we know Cristiano is a goal predator. I don't believe he's the best player in the world. Some people believe he is. But I think he is one of the best goal scorers of all time. You look at him breaking the record for number of goals scored in La Liga, the number of goals scored in the Champions League. I think he had what? A few weeks ago, he reached the 70 goal threshold. I'm not sure. Someone in the comment section let me know. So Ronaldo is always in positions to find the back of the net. I don't know how he does it, but like I said, the guy's a poacher. He will score when absolutely necessary, and I'm not worried about him underwhelming in his contribution for Real's fixture this Tuesday. Excuse me, I'm a little bit tired. I'm tired. So this is a difficult one to predict here. A part of me is saying 2-1 to Real. But guys, I also have another feeling in my gut that I can't quite explain, but part of me feels that Atleti is not scoring here. The other scoreline I have in mind is a 2-0. I don't know who's going to score. I'm not going to predict the specific goal scorers, but I feel like I'm leaning towards 2-0. So I think that's what I'm going to go with. You can agree, disagree, leave a comment below, subscribe, whatever. Tell me why you think differently, why you think I'm wrong, or why you agree with me, and get back to me. Provide some feedback. So that's it for my prediction video for this first leg at Atletico and Real. I think Real wins this 2-0. My second scoreline prediction, my backup one, is 2-1. So to make it exciting, make it interesting, so that Atletico can head back to the second leg, only needing a 1-goal victory to advance on away goals rule. But I just have a feeling that it's not going to be that close this time. So until then, guys, in my next video, peace out. I'm going to be making another video later today when I give specific predictions and scoreline for Monaco against Juventus. So until then, peace out.